Imagine turning micro movements in the NASDAQ market into real profits, live right before your eyes. In my live streams, I'll take you straight into the action of scalping NASDAQ futures. Watch as I analyze price action, volume, and order flow to identify scalping opportunities in this fast paced market. You'll see my trade setups, live executions, and detailed performance breakdowns, all in real time. Stay tuned and follow my journey as I work to master the art and skill of scalping NASDAQ futures. No, my mic is off. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, guys. Good morning, Prey. Good morning, Applejacks. You had your Wheaties this morning. That's how you be here. Good morning, you guys. What do we think about the market this morning? I am flat. I only had one setup, and the delta changed at the last second. It finally got to +1 of what I needed it to be. I think I needed the delta to be more than 5, and it was 5 until like right before the bar closed, and then it changed to 6. And before I could even get in, it just took off. So that was my morning. That was my morning. I wonder when because I feel like I could have gotten into it. 16. That's my 20. I wonder if, all right, I have to pay attention to the numbers on the swings, because when I was able to actually like push to get into it, right, the number on the swing said 18, and so I didn't get in knowing that my break even moves at 17, but I believe the swing has to say 19 in order for 17 bars to paint, because, well, in order for my break even to move, since I get in one tick beyond the close of the bar. I'm gonna have to check on the next trade that I take, because I just have a feeling I could have possibly gotten into it. But that's cool. It's neither here nor there. It's just one trade. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? And yes, Happy New Year. Speaking of which, I tried to pay my property taxes because they're due today, and the website was down. So that was that. So I'll try again later. $45. Oh yeah, I did go ahead and buy one of the accounts on sale because New made me. I got a 50K. It's in there. It's at the second to last, so second from the bottom is where it should be. I am going to trade 6 contracts per trade on it because that would be risking like 25% of the account at a time. And I think it would take me 6 trades to pass it. Like, I would have to be plus 6 trades, basically. So, not I had nothing to do. Yeah, she did. You inspired me. Yeah, taxes. Ugh. But one thing I am proud of myself for, though, is every year, me and my best friend, we talk about how we're gonna stay on top of our QuickBooks and all this other shit, y'all. When I was, during my little sad time, I was like, okay, I gotta find things to do because I'm just literally laying here in the bed, and when I'm not sulking and crying, I need something to do. And so I was like, you know what? Let's catch up on QuickBooks because it's almost the end of the year. Child, I hadn't logged in since March. My best friend cracked up. He was like, every year for years, we've been saying we're gonna stay on top of it every month. I did not. But it's all caught up. I probably now just need to go through like maybe a week's worth of transactions. So I want to have that good and ready for tax time. What's in ready? Oh, I gotta draw. Good morning, Trenches. How are you? Good morning, Prop Firms Court. What an interesting name. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? So most of the day is kind of look like this. Every time we change directions, we kind of do this, then we break out very temporarily, and then we come back in, and then we kind of do it all over again. And looking at the 5-minute chart, I mean, we got some clear barcoding going on here. The only trade that I had that set up last second was in the first bar that I trade on. It was just a traditional pullback. I scroll back. It was here. Like I said, I wanted the delta to be more than 5, and it turned to 6 right before the bar close. It literally hovered at 5 until the bar closed. So yay me. I don't take 1-bar pullbacks yet. I still don't trust them, to be honest with you. That was the other thing earlier. We were trading around the same area where the current open and prior close are, which I have to be very careful around. Why is my chart messing up like that? All right, well, I guess we got some movement. Where did this year go? I blinked, it was March, blinked. I swear. Time just seems like it goes by so fast, especially like the older you get. It's just like like one of the servers I'm in, I guess they just let the 16-year-olds stay in there because why not? But it was just like, man, 16 was so long ago. Like I was legit a senior in high school at 16. What? That was over half my life ago. It's just crazy. Go ahead, done for the day. Ooh, congratulations. Nice, nice. Not secure money for you. Good morning, Janelle. Okay, wait, what is it this morning? Is it the brokerage accounts or your trading? I'm gonna guess the brokerage accounts, especially since we're about to hit a new low for the day. I did not sleep well last night. My stomach was bothering me, I think because I'm starting to eat again. My stomach has kind of been bothering me for like the last week, but it was like way worse last night while I was sleeping. So I just kept waking up from tummy aches, but it was kind of like I just felt nauseous. Very nauseous. Guess the market's gonna hold me today. I knew not to buy that damn account. I knew it. I might have to just, let's risk a third. Yeah, we're gonna have to risk a third. It's gonna be 8 contracts. Because, I mean, I guess I could really just full port it, but I kind of still want to be a little strategic. Because honestly, in the future, like once I'm stocking up on more evals to get to more PAs, I'm gonna trade my regular way, but I'm just gonna increase the risk. And I just want to risk like probably 20, I'll probably stick with 20-25%. But for the sake of this account, since do I really care about the $85 lifetime fee? Kind of not. Kind of so, kind of not. I don't know. We'll risk a third just because why not? So then 8. Yeah, I guess we could do that. No, I think I'm gonna stick with 6 for now. Not. She said she said you gotta have the gift to enter her dinner. That's why. Not you leaving NQ in 2024. Red 380. Refuse self coverages. I got you. I got you. No, I'm buying glaze. Oh gosh. 13. Nope. Seven. Market, why? Why won't you just be nice to me? Give me what I need. I don't understand. I definitely thought we were going to reject right here, create the divergence and push down. I was ready for it. We had a breakout of the barcode, which is nice, but let me see what. Okay. $36. Again, playing around the current open and prior close. Good morning, Ola. How are you this morning? Did you ever get your payout? Did I put the gift receipt in the package? No, Janelle, you didn't. You've been busy. You ain't never too busy for us. No, I'm just kidding. Good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, you guys, I did see someone in the Apex Facebook group who got approved on their first uncapped payout. And I believe it was like 50 something thousand. Oh no, that's not that person. That was 16. There was somebody else who was trying to request 51,000 uncapped, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they ever got approved, but I know that's what they were trying to do. 8. I'm gonna break even right there. That was too close to the break even level right here. So it's like a couple ticks away, but I would have gotten a break even from it. That would have sucked. Now, when the market's super volatile, I don't mind taking the ones that are close to the break-even level because a lot of times we'll just push through it. But when we have lower volatility and volume like we have had all week, really, it's no point. It's not going to push through. It pushed through eventually, but it hit it, snapped back up, and then pushed. $7.95. 10. I thought we were gonna set up for a buy, but we did not. You blew one of your PA accounts. You did get your payout. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's see. 52. Every time I think it's gonna set up, it does not. 5 EA accounts using. Thank you, Ola. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you have issues using it. All right, Janelle, I'll let you know. Apple price action is so bad for you. You are not the only person, I promise. Everybody has been complaining about the price action. Gold didn't tap you in. You was 95% to TP on your platinum trade, then it reversed. No. Oh, and it reversed while you was sleeping. You were traveling. I hope you're enjoying your travels. Let's see. We're at the freaking VWAP. I think it's so crazy how, like, I trade so differently from everyone else, but the price action still affects me to a certain extent, just because I just won't get a whole lot of setups. But so many people have been complaining about the price action, and I'm just like, yes, I feel it, because I'm not getting setups either. And usually, like, I'll still be getting setups while other people are not, you know, but not these last couple of days, not at all. I gotta get back away from the VWAP. Shocked, appalled, I'm weak. I moved on. You hoping price action goes back to normal next week? It should. It should. Well, aside from Jimmy Carter, listen, I was rewatching Zero Day J's stream from his Power Hour yesterday. Y'all, he was going off about the market being closed for his funeral. I was cracking up. Oh my gosh. 4. All right, well, that divergence is out of play. I was cracking up, y'all. That man was upset. It was like, F him. And I ain't gonna lie, last night I was with my mom and grandma. We were watching TV and they were talking about the funeral procession or whatever. And so I was like, you want to know something I don't like? I said, the markets are closed. Here go my granny. You young people just don't respect anything. I said, the man was president how long ago? He lived to be 100. Why the markets got to close? The market makers ain't going to the funeral. She was not happy. Oh, man. I'm like, granny, I'm finally feeling confident in my strategy. I need to trade. He taking money out of my pocket. And the man ain't even here. Ay. I'm passing all eval accounts next week. Yeah, he is crazy. You upset too? Oh my gosh. I was just cracking up. Yeah, he's funny. Ooh, a lot of delta in that bar. All right, I think we can just prepare for the pullback. The divergence is not gonna be right. 54. Ooh, what a nice trade. It was about 10 seconds, not too bad. $22. I thought we were gonna get that. We didn't. It's gonna be impossible. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? All right. I'm gonna sit out for like 5 minutes because random spikes of volume like that, we're not even gonna. No, we're not even. What the hell was that? Y'all, that was insane. We don't like that. Y'all, look, this is a 10-second chart. From top to bottom, that was a almost 70-point spike in 10 seconds. It opened at 461 and then the low was 395. So like 66 points. Yeah. So I will start trading again at like 9:35 because we not even finna do that. Nope. But the good thing is, with Renko's, because of how it paints like that, I would never get caught in anything like that. Like, you know, if I was trading on regular candles and I was just looking for buys, I could get caught in that really quickly. But because of how quickly it paints on the Renko charts, it's not like it would be any way for me to even enter a damn trade and get caught in that. So That's good. It seems like it's already normalizing out. That was a little dangerous. Okay. Just that. Let's see. Please remove the vertical transparent. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Am I missing data? I think I am missing data. That's not good. I was trying to look back to see what happened around that area in the past. Wait, now it's not. What the hell? Yeah, I am missing data. 29th. Why is it like that? I might have to reach out to NinjaTrader. This happened to me before, but I don't remember what I had to do. And I'm afraid of reloading the Ninja script because it's going to mess up all of my indicators on every chart. So you can see, shoot, I have like a huge gap of data missing. Because I was like, I don't trade at the open, like the market open. Yeah, I don't really know where all my data went. But thankfully because like all of my indicators that I use are based on like intraday data, and even like the half trends are as well, the pivots and stuff like that. With the pivot levels, they're based on yesterday's intraday data, so thankfully that's not missing technically, but that's not good. It's not good at all. All right, sorry, I gotta go back because I just was so confused just now. What state am I from? Kay, I'm from Missouri. Do I have an accent? Everybody says I do. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? When are we getting the Discord? True, you're late. True. Thank you, Applejacks. Come through, because you was one of the ones that asked for it. It's here now. TP hit, you're back in the green. Okay, congratulations. Yes, get out of there. Good morning, Driver Trades. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. Oh, he said he driving to the profits. Don't play with him. When does the market close? Yeah, it's a normal close, like Applejack said. It's normal today. All right. Still have quite a bit of volatility, which I'm not worried about the volatility. I just wanted things to kind of normalize out a little bit after that huge ass, random ass spike. So. All right, that's the first pullback. That's the second. Again, trading at the current open and prior close, except that's not really a real level. Because I think that's where my data is missing. Oh wait, no. No, that's not where my data is missing. Never mind. Okay, never. False alarm. I think. Let me go and make sure. Because now I'm going to be mad if I set out of trades around there. Okay, yeah, no, that is the real level. The data that's missing is... What was the 20? The 30th. You know what? think I think there's not data missing. That's actually the gap of the open, but for whatever reason, it's showing that I took trades then. That's the problem. Okay, so I don't have data missing. All right, I feel better. Yeah, that's the gap from Sunday night's open. I don't really understand why it's showing that I have executions there because I don't trade at that time and there were no real executions. So that's what was confusing me because I could see like risk to rewards and see executions there for whatever reason. So we don't know why it's like that, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Even though you stole my I steal your sugar mama. Good morning, Paul. Good morning. How are you this morning, Paul? Alright. New zone there. Five, six. All right. I wonder what kind of weird price action we're gonna get now just because of that random spike like that. It kind of created a higher high right here. So we went lower low to higher high and pushed down from it. It kind of barely went past the high right there, but we didn't get as high as this one. So what are you guys' plans for New Year's? My cousin on my donor's side does usually we have New Year's at her house every New Year's. Now I don't know if she just didn't have it last year or she didn't invite us. No, I don't know if she just didn't have it last year or what, but she invited us out. And I'm gonna go. The only reason I'm huffing and puffing is because during my little sulking moment this month, at some point I called my donor because I felt like I just needed some things I needed to get off my chest while I was already in that state of mind. And it was the most gaslighting conversation I ever had in my life. And also from there, he has called me at least 4 times. At least. So he did his usual, like, texting me and my sister on Christmas, and we didn't respond. Well, first of all, I was with kids, but I didn't respond because the last time he called me, I explained to him that I still was not really actually ready to talk, which I explained to him on the very first call as well. I just was giving him a heads up that, hey, sometime in the future, maybe next year, I do need to talk to you. And so because we didn't answer, the man called me. Sir, you are overstepping boundaries. And yeah, so he's probably gonna be there because he was there 2 years ago and it was not a great time for him because he tried to like put us on blast for not like speaking to him when we got there. So we was like giving hugs or whatever, and I actually walked past him. I saw the back of him and I didn't even pay attention, and I just heard somebody go, "Hey Amber." And I was like, hey, I didn't know who I was talking to. So as I turned from giving my cousin's husband a hug, he was right there. And I looked him dead in his eyes, and I just started walking past him. He's like, so then the whole house goes silent at this time. Like they playing cards, it gets silent. It don't never get silent when you playing cards. So next thing you know, I hear, what, you can't give your dad a hug? I said, no, and kept walking. And so then my sister was behind me, and so same thing, except he actually tried to put his arm around her and was like, you can't give your dad a hug? She said no, and kept walking. So I just have a feeling because I actually called him in my weak moment. I really did need to get some of that stuff off my chest. That now he's gonna think that we're gonna be best friends at the party. So pray for me, y'all. Pray for my sanity, please. Please. Oh, it's okay. Just don't go. Well, I could skip it, but I'll tell you the biggest reason why I don't skip it is because I don't really see that side of my family that much. Like my mom's side of the family, I see all the time. And this was like this growing up too. Like his side of the family, we saw them for Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving. And then like, you know, if we have a birthday party or something, or somebody has a birthday gathering and we all meet at a restaurant or something, you know, we might go to that. But I don't really see my cousins that often on that side. And also, we're not as close to that side because he was the baby. Like, his parents were like 36 when they had him. He's the only child between his parents, but he has half siblings on each side. And so we were always the youngest. Like, I'm 34. I think the next youngest is 38 or 39. But even she's so much of a baby compared to the rest of them because the rest of them are like maybe 42 and up. And so, you know, growing up, we weren't as close to them because they were, you know, well into college and stuff like that. And so, naturally speaking, if they go out to like a bar or something, now I don't really like partying or anything, but if they go out to a bar, you know, just on a whim or something like that, they don't invite us because we were so young, you know what I mean? When they were so much older. And it doesn't bother me whatsoever. But yeah, because I don't really get to spend that much time with them, I'm really just going to spend time with them, not him. I'll be having a big old bottle with a big old cup. Skipping everything. I'm finna be in the house with the little one. Go to your grandma's if she's not going to church. Yeah, so New Year's Eve, I'm pretty sure we'll be at my aunt's house. I'm not sure if the kids will be there or not, but I don't really like going out places because places are already dangerous, and now you add drunk people, and no thank you. So more than likely we'll just be at her house like normal. I have to make sure because her husband's in town, so usually that's the other thing. He comes in town for Christmas and stays until New Year's. So usually we spend Christmas and New Year's over there just to spend time with him. So that's just what we do. And then I go to her house, my cousin's house, New Year's Day, because she used to do like a vision board party kind of thing. But I would always get there late and not do the vision board because I don't know, I'm just not a vision board person. The one time I ever made a vision board, it was for a lock screen on my phone. But vision boards I don't like because when you are an overachiever and you are super goal oriented, when you don't, and I understand a lot of people when they do vision boards, it's not just like, oh, my vision board for 2025. They might put things for like, hey, this is just something I want in the future. This is just something that's inspirational, whether it's a big house, a car, you know, making a certain amount of money, whatever. But I am the type of person where if I do something like that and I don't meet half the goals on my board, I'm gonna not feel good at all. That's just how my brain works because I am an overachiever. So I don't like vision boards. No, thank you. No thanks. Oh, alcohol with the vomit emoji. Yeah, I don't really drink either like that. The guy's having a party, but I don't feel like going nowhere. I need more than 22 shots. This morning, I'll be in the house by 7. They are already out. Yeah. Definitely have to stay safe. Y'all, I remember, so the last time I lived on my own, I had a townhouse in this really nice neighborhood, police station right across the street from the house, and I still didn't feel safe. Like, that's why I don't live on my own anymore. I had multiple alarm sets or systems in my house, and it did not matter. I just did not feel comfortable. I felt very safe when I lived in Georgia, when I lived in California, when I lived in Texas, but living here, I don't know. I just felt like I was always having to look over my shoulder, which you should be aware of your surroundings anyway. But living in a city with a high crime rate, it just makes you super hyper aware and it's not very good for you. My anxiety is already high. So, anyway, I remember New Year's Eve. So, the way that the corridor was with the townhouses, it was like in a U shape, right? And so I kind of like was probably the third, I think, townhouse on the left hand side of the U shape or whatever. And so I don't know. I just started looking out the window. And as soon as I started looking out the window, the people across from me at the very end of the U shape just pulled out a gun and just started shooting. And I'm like, I told the leasing office that next morning, I will not be renewing my lease because, first of all, what is wrong with people? Get some goddamn fireworks. Why do y'all have to shoot guns? Do y'all not realize that the bullet has to come down somewhere? And to just be so reckless to come out in a corridor and just shoot up in the air. I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go back home. Like, we still hear gunshots where I am, but it's not like that, and it's not so close that I can literally look out my window and see it. Like, are you okay? I can't do it. I can't. What's my current city? I live in St. Louis. That's where I'm from. Okay, trenches. I thought that's what you was talking about, but I didn't want to seem so I don't know. I didn't want to assume, but that's what I thought. That is what I thought. All right, we got 30 minutes left. We're kind of doing the same thing we were doing earlier. Switch trends and do this. Like, get stuck at the level, pull down a little bit, get stuck at the level, can't get past the level, and then we go into the next trend again. This has been happening since I got on the charts, but it's kept me out of the choppiness, so I guess I'll be grateful. It looks like on a 5-minute chart we are barcoding again. So we had the barcode push through a little bit, came through, broke the structure there. This is where I got into the buy, and now we're barcoding again. If I could figure out the best way to trade on the zone like this, oh my gosh, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. Because part of me was looking at like, well, this one wouldn't qualify yet. Part of me was looking for, if we create a pullback below the zone, but then we immediately go back into it, kind of getting into the trade somewhere up in here. But I haven't back tested it and I don't know how well it works. But a lot of times if we fail like the very first pullback of the zone, or if we trade enough below it and then come back to it, most of the time we're just gonna go and create a new trend. Now it would probably be something where like I would get into the trade somewhere up in here and then take profit at the new zone, because it's not a guarantee that we'll push through the new zone. And the new zone would be here. So I would just take profit there. So that might be something that I would be interested in the future. I don't know. But then you have times like this where we don't even get up there and we could just break down and just continue the downtrend. You don't know. So I don't know, but it is cool to kind of see, like, I drew the zone. The zone became active at 9:40. So it became active back here when we were still in that little slight uptrend. And then we started kind of trading at it about a minute later. And we've basically been stuck there for 8 minutes. See what I mean? You can end up getting stuck because we fail to actually continue the uptrend or switch to an uptrend. Or then we drop. But like I said, I would more so want to see like one pullback below the zone and then go and do that, which we didn't have that yet. This zone is a magnet. Pulled right back to it and dropped again. Also, we're trading at the major support level. My middle half trend is right there as well. Now, I don't know if that clarification makes it better. To keep trading or to stop. If you're up and you don't like the price action, I would stop. Oh, with a red dot. Outside you need a pipe if you go outside around for them. You need to have more than your standard magazine. Oh my gosh. And the fact that it even has to be true is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, see, this is a little bit more of like what I would want to see, trying to take the trade to use this as support to keep going, because this technically was a pullback below it. I would more so want to see it a little bit more below it, but that's fine too. And then look, we go and we hit it. So you can see the difference. Like here, we didn't really create any structure below it like a pullback. This was not a pullback. This one was, and then we failed and we pushed right to the new zone. I just saw your message in the Apex mod group. Oh gosh, you are so sweet. All right, let's see. Oh, also something recently, and I need to go back through and make sure this is what I want to do, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys can see. Well, that's not a good one, but either way, the minor half trend is going through the entry bar right here, through the bar and not the wick. I used to not care about it, but I kind of do now. I need to go back through my data, but I'm pretty sure whenever that happens, even if the volume and order flow is what I'm looking for, typically it seems like it doesn't work out for a trade. Which kind of makes sense, because if the half trend is supposed to be a strong level to push off of, just the minor one, I don't really care about the major one or the middle one, but the minor one, if it's going to be a strong level to push off of, we should be wicking off of it. So I think it was a trade yesterday that might have had the half trend go through the body. I didn't take the trade because I already kind of had this in my mind. I just forgot to make that the last thing that I looked at last night, but the trade lost. And I just have a feeling that it's literally just because of that. All right, that's a double bottom start. That green looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not a small civil war. Paramilitary groups. Yep. Trenches, you are absolutely correct, because they get so many calls. I was just, when we were watching the news yesterday, they were talking about how, I guess last New Year's Eve, there was significantly more shots fired calls than the previous year and the previous year and things like that. And I mean, there's not enough officers to respond to everything, right? And so sometimes you have them first of all, a lot of the shots fired calls are automated because I don't know, I think most cities are like this, but I know for sure St. Louis, there are certain speakers that are all around the city and even the county as well. And if it picks up gunshots, it's going to automatically send the call to the police. So you could be responding to, a random person shooting in the air, but you really need to be over here because somebody was shot, and now you're delayed because you over here just checking out some random shots fired. So when I was in jury duty, a lot of cases that involved gunfire, the officers who were testifying let us know, like, yeah, we were already on our way for the shots fired call or whatever before anybody even called 911, if anybody even called 911. Y'all don't have shot spotter? Well, probably because of how many shots y'all be having fired. That's probably why. You're in the right group of nerds and guns. You want to know what's crazy? As many shooting games as I played since I was a kid, but more so like I started getting really heavy into like Call of Duty and Halo and Apex and stuff like that. I started playing Call of Duty. No, I started playing Halo when I was like 19. I love shooting games, but I am terrified of guns. Don't ask me why. I just am. And so I kind of overcame my fear of them a little bit when my donor took me and my sister to a gun range, probably like, oh man, I don't even know. It's probably been like 8 years ago, maybe, or something like that. And my sister was actually more terrified than I was. Like, she refused to even hold the gun until it was almost over. She saw how many bullets we had left, and then she was like, ooh, let me try, kind of thing. But I don't know. I think it's just knowing how dangerous they can be. And obviously, guns are not dangerous. People are. Like, I'm not naive. I'm not stupid. But just knowing how lethal they are, But I do want to go to a class. I want me, my mom, and my sister to go to a class. And I do want to get a license to carry, mainly for when I'm back on my own. Halo is the truth. Used to be. I only liked Halo 3. I didn't like the one that came out after it, and then I had pretty much stopped playing Halo after that anyway because I started playing Call of Duty 4. And I got hooked on Call of Duty from there. Like, when I say hooked, I actually have friends who I met on Call of Duty when I was 19 who I'm still friends with to this day. To this day. We spent the money for it on house migrants. Now it's not in the budget. Wow. Oh, look, we're getting stuck on the downtrend, the previous downtrend zone. All right, new zone is going to be here. That's an impossible order flow combination that's needed. Because for this divergence to be valid, I need the delta of the entry bar to be less than 10, which is this one. But then because there's a double top here, it has to be more than the double top divergence, which the double top divergence is 22. So literally there's no way for that to work out. You know what? Did I have trades after 10 o'clock? No. You have kids. So I get all my gaming in now. No, I just really started playing Call of Duty again I stopped playing in, hold on, let me see. So I stopped playing Call of Duty. Damn, Ghost came out that long. We was just talking about how fast time moves. So I started hating Call of Duty when Ghost came out, which was 2013. And then I started playing it again when Resurgence came out. What was that? 2 years ago? 3. I think 3 years ago. I played the first Resurgence, did not really play the second one, and I still really don't play this one, but here and there I get on. Once I got really good in Apex, I have no desire to play any other shooting game, honestly. At all. Working in Weldon Springs. Oh yeah. You knew it was dangerous when you was watching the news and they were shooting police on live TV. Speaking of which, some young guy, this was, I think over the weekend, if I'm not mistaken, at a grocery store, robbed this guy for his gun. I think they were meeting up for the guy to purchase it from the other guy. They were teenagers, if I'm not mistaken. They were both 19. And so he robbed him, shot him, killed him. The police is there investigating, basically. And I can only say that confidently because they were there checking on, you know, the body, whatever. And the boy starts shooting while the police is there. First of all, by the time the police got there, why are you still there? You already robbed him. You already shot him. You have the gun. Why are you still there? Police gets there to investigate. I'm so confused. I don't understand. So at this point, he's been charged with, I think it's first-degree robbery. I feel like it's second-degree murder. And then, yeah, it has to be because it would be felony murder anyway. And then armed criminal action, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get some additional charges because you were shooting while the police was there. Like, I don't know if he shot at them. I just know that the police said that they had to duck behind the car. Why are you still there, sir? I don't understand. No Christmas photos of the nieces and nephews. I think I only took one video. Honestly, I didn't take any pictures only because I still wasn't really feeling it. Like, before we went over there, I actually asked everybody to make sure I'm not personally in any pictures because I didn't want to look back at those pictures and be reminded of the mental state I was in at the time. Let me see if it was Christmas a week ago. Let me see if my eye posted anything. No, she didn't. I did take like a really short video, but shit, girl, I couldn't even get no pictures anyway because those little rascals had me building everything. I'm like, it's like 5 other adults in this place. Why TT gotta do it? My sister did help my niece with, she had those little small mini make the food things. And baby TT, big TT, her eyes ain't, she can't look at that stuff, okay? I couldn't even read the little tiny package that it came in, but it was real cute. She loved it. I helped the baby build, what was that? 37. Build like a race car track. And then I was playing Simon with the older two. They absolutely loved it. Actually, the baby was able to play Simon as well. He could only do 3 in a row, but he loved it. And he was, my uncle took his turn and he was upset. Okay, I said, oh, we found something that he really likes, because he was upset. What else? My niece did my makeup and my nails. The polish finally came off. That was pretty much it though. We do like an afternoon of brunch basically. Let me see. Do I have any pictures? Oh, here we go. Let me make sure I'm not gonna get into a trade. But they were just so cute. The baby had on like a an outfit that has suspenders with it. It was just so freaking cute. And then my niece, she had on a cute little dress. Everybody was jealous because she came in and just immediately just wanted to lay on me. That's my little baby. My little baby. All right, that didn't set up. That's not gonna be a setup either. All right, so let me see what I do have. All right, I lied. Hold on. Ooh, I might have missed it. No. Yes, I did. I could have got into it, but the way that it just pulled back a little bit, I was just like, But yeah, that definitely was a trade. So that's my fault. Cue the stew, Applejacks. Cue the stew. I kind of got a little, no, where is that? I just went over this yesterday. Oh, that was something totally different. I thought that a level couldn't be attached to it, but I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. That was a perfect trade too. And when it pulled back to the VWAP, I absolutely could have still got, I would have gotten triggered for sure on this pullback right here. Damn it. Damn, damn, damn. All right, anyway, let me show you the baby. So that was the baby. I don't know if I got her face on camera. There's the oldest. And then I think I got her to turn around. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have it. She's so dramatic. Super dramatic. They ended up getting the oldest like a laser tag kind of toy, y'all. So my cousin ends up putting it all together or whatever. Do y'all know the baby was so upset because because the oldest would not let him shoot him? Yes, they were just so adorable. Pred, you as well. Have a great one. Be safe this year. I told my adult family and friends that the way money looking this year, all I can give them is prayer and presents for the children only. Yeah, I am the favorite, especially by money. We we started doing like a gift exchange, a Secret Santa type of thing. I believe it started last year or maybe the year before. Because honestly, to me, Christmas is about kids anyway. Like, I'm grown. So if there was something that I wanted, I bought it already. I'm not waiting until Christmas to ask somebody to get it for me. You know what I mean? So everybody else kind of has the same notion, honestly. Whatever we want, we probably already got. So what's the point? So yeah, we do Secret Santa, and I think the gift has to be like less than $20 if I'm not mistaken. So that works out for me. It works for me. So I always still get my mom, grandma, and sister something, which I did not this year because I didn't leave the house starting like before the first week of before the first week of December. I got out the house for the first time on Christmas. So that didn't work out too well. Why did I sit out of that trade? Why? I know why, because as it was coming back, you see how the zigzag started attaching to this bar? That's why I saw it messed up like this. Once that zigzag attached like that, I was like, maybe I can't get in, but the rules say that I can, regardless if a level is attached or not. Because like I told you guys, sometimes with certain order flow, like it works, but if it's attached to a level, you can't take the trade kind of thing. Only a few of them are like that, but that one definitely was not one of them, so I should have took the trade. But I guess Applejack's is not here because she ain't stewing. And don't nobody snitch to her in the Discord either. Thank you, D. Thank you, thank you. You still want gifts? I don't know, like I've never, even when I was younger, I used to tell my mom, like, stop buying so much stuff for Christmas. When I tell y'all, our whole couch, we would have one couch for me, one couch for my sister, clothes, toys, everything. And I was very conscious, like cost conscious since I was a kid. And I would tell my mom, like, don't buy so much. Just don't. And I don't know. I don't use a lot, like I don't like when people buy me anything that has like fragrance in it because most of it breaks me out. So I don't like Bath and Body Works and stuff like that. I mean, pajamas, I guess. Pajamas are fine, but I don't really wear jewelry. I don't get out the house much for clothes to really matter to me. So, yeah. If you're gonna get me something, just give me like $20 and I'll just go put it in my bank for later. I don't know. Like I haven't even opened up my Christmas gifts still. Well, my sister got me this, but it was like in an open bag. But like my gifts my grandma and my mom gave me, I still haven't even opened up my cards or anything. Matter of fact, was it my birthday or last Christmas? One of them, it took me like 2 months to even open the stuff. I mean, I always say thank you when I get it, but sometimes it takes me a while to even open whatever it is. You tell it? Janelle, don't do that. Don't. And I can't even say I had a good reason why, like, because I don't. I really don't. When I tell you it was literally perfect, it was perfect. So on, damn it, that's gotta go away for a second. So on that particular divergence, what I'm literally looking for, let me put it on this side. I mean, it was just the perfect setup. I'm just stupid. All right, for this particular divergence, I wanted there to be a trap of the buyers here. And then I want the delta of that trap bar to be more than the last like sell reversal bar. And so you can see that it is a trap. The buyers are in control of the point of control. And you can see the delta is 30. The delta of the previous reversal bar down was 6. Perfect setup, like textbook. And I just, yeah. I don't know why I talked myself. Well, I do know why I talked myself out of it, but it was very stupid to do because there was no point. It was literally no point. Nothing about the trade said not to take it. Nothing at all. I don't even know why this is still on my cheat sheet. I've been got rid of that. But I do know I'm making adjustments at a very slow pace because I've made so many adjustments in the first like month or so. Because I always put the date of the new cheat sheet on the cheat sheet. And the last time I created a new cheat sheet was the 23rd. So I went a whole week without needing a new cheat sheet. All right. That's the end of the session, unfortunately. Let me show you guys where the accounts are. But a good day. I mean, one trade, I think total it was 3 setups though, but it was the one I just sat out of that I could have gotten in at the last second but didn't. Sue me later. And then there was the one earlier where the delta just happened at the last second. So even though I do count those when I'm journaling, the reality is who knows if I would have been able to get into it. I think with that one there wasn't much of a pullback, or no, actually it was. However, I think I'm gonna have to, like I said, make sure that I look at the number on the swings as the swing is painting when the trade is going, because for whatever reason I have it stuck in my head that when I see the number 18, because that is 17 bars, in order for the swing to say 18, I didn't get into the trade because I'm thinking to myself, all right, 17 ticks in, my stop loss moves to break even. However, with there being 17 bars, because my entry is 1 tick beyond the close of the reversal bar, when the number says 18 on the swing, it would really be 16 ticks in profit in my actual trade. So I should have actually gotten into that trade, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to go back as I'm journaling and make sure I'm going to go on like a 1 second chart just to make sure. Because I'm just going to draw the risk to reward and then go on a 1 second chart and make sure that, like, yeah, okay, you're right. You have to see 19 in order for the trade to move the stop loss to break even. So we'll see. But overall, a good day. I am almost back to full drawdown on the Apex account that I started on the 15th. And we are almost back to the starting balance on the TPT account that I started on Friday as well. So with accounts 3 and 5, the 5th account is the one I just started today that we are going to hammer on the 2nd to see if I can pass it. Like I said, I might just keep the 6 contracts just to, see. I probably won't completely full port it because, to be honest with you, for me, even if they go back to the $125, even if they don't have a promo for the PA fee, I'm okay with paying the extra if it means me still trading properly. Now, even if I do full port it, I'm still going to take my regular setups, but we'll see when Thursday comes how I'll treat that one. But the account here, this one is the one that I have until Friday to kind of go or not with. So that one I'll just stick to the max 5 contracts since it's a Top Step account and see what we can do there. I know I won't be able to pass it because I still need $3,500 to pass it. And then obviously, with the 50% consistency rule, I wouldn't be able to push it. But if I can still get pretty close, I will go ahead and let it renew, just knowing that, hey, I'm only like a couple $100 away from passing it. So we'll just see how it goes with that account. We'll see Thursday and Friday. Money is always good to flip it and make exactly perfect setup. Yeah, it was a perfect setup, Janelle. Stew. Just stew. Thank you, Trader's Chick. Thank you. You currently waiting for a reversal signal? I just can't trade after 10:15. Honestly, sometimes it's okay until like 10:30, but I want to be consistent with it. Like sometimes it's just not okay, and I just don't even want to push it, honestly. I do watch some people when they're trading power hour, and I still just be like, this is terrible. Why not just, and there's a couple people that I watch who trade during power hour, and they only trade London or power hour, and sometimes both, but they never trade the New York session, like the early session, which is so crazy to me. I don't know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's Eve. Please be safe, okay? Be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.